seeing a lot of headline reaction on a day-to-day basis, on an hour-to-hour basis, and certainly with respect to what's happened with Trump and in Canada in the last couple of days. It's been a tit for tat with respect to potential tariffs and then counter tariffs that would happen from both countries. So I think the temperature has risen, certainly in markets, and obviously when temperature's going up and uncertainty is increasing, volatility tends to pick up. Businesses that we're talking to in both Canada and the U.S. are exhibiting a high level of uncertainty about what the near term and medium term holds. And when that happens, obviously confidence goes lower, decision making kind of grinds to a halt, and capex plans and intentions to spend for the future tend to slow down at both the business and consumer level. So continuing to see that. I think we're getting closer to the end of the short-term volatility, just given how rapid the decline has been. But certainly, we need to see some good headlines to confirm that for us. We've seen a lot of volatility in what we'll call high beta and momentum stocks. Those businesses had done very, very well in 2024 and in the first part of January and even into early February. That trade has really rolled over significantly. Those are companies that have typically done very well and had been up, anywhere from 20 to 30% in the first month of the year. So that has really rolled off. That's been replaced with a lot of defensive positioning in this market, and that makes a lot of sense. When you don't know what to do, you go buy consumer staples and utility stocks, raise cash in your portfolios, and that's certainly what we've seen investors doing of late. Again, the decline has been very precipitous in a very short period of time. So hard to know where the ultimate low is going to be in this marketplace, but we're positioning at the moment for a bounce back in the marketplace. Managing in these environments is not easy. Certainly, volatility is not fun for anybody, but it's part of the normal course of investing. And so, I like to say that volatility is the price of admission to long-term returns, and certainly we're experiencing that right now. What we're doing in our portfolios is just trying to maintain the level of discipline that we always have. So certainly finding some businesses that are really oversold and offering us good opportunities, and we're starting to generally pick away at some of those businesses, and then other ones where you're seeing a big rollover where maybe the fundamentals are going to be impaired in the future, we're deciding to move on from those companies. So continue to have a very diverse portfolio, continue to follow the philosophy that we've followed over time, and we view that over the medium term, our stocks will bounce back and the portfolios will do quite well.